Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, and from an early age, he showed the restless curiosity of a builder. Decades later, that curiosity would help reshape global commerce, media, space exploration, and artificial intelligence. By 2026, Bezos stands among the wealthiest individuals in modern history, with an estimated net worth hovering around $250 billion. But his story is not just about wealth, it is about scale, ambition, and reinvention. The rise of Amazon in 1994, Bezos launched Amazon from a garage in Seattle. What began as a modest online bookstore quickly evolved into a retail revolution. Under his leadership, Amazon expanded into nearly every category imaginable, from electronics to groceries, and later into cloud computing through Amazon Web Services, a division that would become one of the most powerful technology infrastructures in the world. In 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO, transitioning into the role of executive chairman. It marked the end of an era, but not the end of his influence. Reaching for space parallel to Amazon's ascent, Bezos nurtured a childhood dream: space travel. Through Blue Origin, he set out to make space more accessible and to lay the groundwork for lunar colonization. In July 2021, Bezos himself flew to the edge of space aboard a Blue Origin suborbital flight, a symbolic moment that signaled his personal commitment to the next frontier. By 2025 to 2026, Blue Origin announced TerraWave, a satellite internet initiative designed to rival Starlink, the network developed by Elon Musk. The modern space race had entered a new phase, not just rockets, but connectivity. Media power and controversy. In 2013, Bezos purchased The Washington Post for $250 million. The acquisition placed one of America's most influential newspapers under the ownership of a tech billionaire, a move both praised and scrutinized. In late 2024, controversy erupted when Bezos reportedly blocked a presidential endorsement at the Post. The decision sparked public backlash and led to the cancellation of approximately 250,000 subscriptions, raising questions about editorial independence and corporate ownership in journalism. The AI shift. By 2024, Bezos signaled another strategic pivot. In interviews, he revealed that he was dedicating roughly 95% of his time to artificial intelligence initiatives within Amazon. In late 2025, he co-founded Project Prometheus, an AI startup focused on engineering and manufacturing innovation. The move underscored his belief that AI, not retail, would define the next technological era. Personal life. In June 2025, Bezos married Lauren Sanchez in a high-profile ceremony in Venice. The event drew global media attention, blending celebrity culture with billionaire spectacle. Philanthropy and legacy. Despite his intense business pursuits, Bezos has committed significant resources to philanthropy. Through the Bezos Earth Fund, he pledged $10 billion to combat climate change, one of the largest environmental commitments in history. His Day One Fund focuses on supporting homeless families and establishing tuition-free preschools, reflecting a long-term investment in education and social stability. Before founding Amazon, Jeff Bezos built his reputation in the fast-paced world of Wall Street, where finance and computer science were beginning to merge in transformative ways. Long before e-commerce reshaped retail, Bezos was already positioning himself at the intersection of data, algorithms, and global markets. Wall Street. The formative years. In 1986, after graduating from Princeton, Bezos turned down offers from tech giants like Intel and Bell Labs. Instead, he joined Fattel, a young fintech startup aiming to build a transatlantic computer network for international trade. There, he helped develop systems that connected financial institutions across borders and quickly rose to head of development. By 1988, he moved to Bankers Trust, where he served as a product manager developing software systems for pension fund clients. His rise was swift. Within just 2 years, Bezos became one of the firm's youngest vice presidents, a sign of both technical mastery and strategic vision. In 1990, he joined D.E. Shaw and Company, a quantitative hedge fund known for its heavy reliance on mathematical modeling and computational strategies. At just 30 years old, Bezos became the firm's youngest ever senior vice president. It was here that destiny intervened. The discovery that changed everything while at D. Shaw, Bezos was tasked with researching emerging opportunities on the rapidly developing World Wide Web. What he found was staggering. Web usage was growing at an estimated rate of 2,300% per year. To many, it was an interesting statistic. To Bezos, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. In 1994, he walked away from a lucrative Wall Street career to found Amazon, launching what would become one of the most influential companies in modern history. Bezos Expeditions. The investor beyond Amazon, Bezos quietly built one of the most powerful private investment portfolios in the world through his family office, Bezos Expeditions. Separate from his roughly 9% stake in Amazon, this portfolio spans technology, AI, robotics, fintech, and real estate. Legendary early bets in 1998, Bezos invested $250,000 as one of the earliest angel backers of Google. That modest investment would later be worth billions. He also joined early funding rounds for Airbnb and Uber in 2011. His $37 million stake in Uber's Series B round became exceptionally valuable after its 2019 IPO. Bezos was also an early investor in Twitter prior to its public offering and eventual acquisition. The 2025 to 2026 AI pivot. By the mid-2020s, Bezos dramatically shifted his investment focus toward artificial intelligence and robotics. In January 2026, he participated in a $1.4 billion Series C round for Skild AI, a robotics foundation model developer. In November 2025, he invested in Physical Intelligence, joining a $600 million Series B alongside OpenAI and Thrive Capital. He is also a major backer of Perplexity AI, which reached unicorn status in 2025 and supported unconventional AI, focused on energy-efficient AI computing systems. Even in real estate, Bezos has pursued innovation, investing through Arrived, a platform designed to democratize rental property ownership by allowing individuals to purchase fractional shares of homes. Publicly traded holdings. As of late 2025, Bezos Expeditions, or Bezos personally, maintained notable stakes in several publicly traded companies: Rivian Automotive, RIVN, aligned with Amazon's electric delivery vehicle strategy; Remitly Global, Rely, specializing in cross-border payments; Workday, WDAY, a leader in cloud-based HR and finance systems. By 2026, Jeff Bezos has moved beyond traditional tech investing and placed his biggest bets on what he believes is the next frontier: embodied and agentic artificial intelligence, systems that don't just think, but act. The AI and robotics frontier. Bezos' recent investments reflect a clear thesis: the future of AI will not live only in chatbots or cloud servers. It will exist in physical machines capable of reasoning, adapting, and operating in the real world. Skild AI. One of his most high-profile investments, Skild AI is building what it calls a general robot brain. Unlike traditional AI models trained primarily on text, Skild uses human video data and large-scale simulations to teach robots omni-bodied intelligence. The goal is ambitious: a single foundational software model capable of powering many different types of robots across warehouses, factories, homes, and unpredictable real-world environments. Physical Intelligence is developing a universal AI software layer that allows robots to learn tasks autonomously rather than being rigidly pre-programmed. Instead of coding every motion, engineers train adaptable systems that improve through experience, a major step toward general-purpose robotics. Perplexity AI. In the digital realm, Bezos has backed Perplexity AI, an AI-powered search engine positioned as a challenger to Google. Despite publicly describing today's AI boom as an industrial bubble, Bezos has defended his investment, arguing that while markets may fluctuate, the long-term societal impact of AI will be immense. Project Prometheus launched in late 2025 with approximately $6.2 billion in funding. Project Prometheus represents Bezos' most direct operational involvement in AI since Amazon. Serving as co-CEO, he is steering the venture toward high-level AI applications in engineering and advanced manufacturing, aiming to reshape how complex systems are designed and built. A vast real estate empire beyond technology, Bezos has quietly assembled one of the largest private property portfolios in the United States, valued at more than $700 million. His holdings stretch from private islands to desert ranches, Florida, Indian Creek Island. After relocating from Seattle to Miami in 2023, Bezos began acquiring property on ultra-exclusive Indian Creek Island, often nicknamed the Billionaire Bunker. He spent approximately $237 million assembling a multi-property compound at 11, 12, and 28 Indian Creek Island Road. The estate includes Mediterranean-style architecture, a private dock, and access to the island's private 18-hole golf course and its own dedicated police force. Notable neighbors reportedly include Mark Zuckerberg, Tom Brady, and Ivanka Trump. Texas. Corn Ranch. Bezos' largest landholding is the 462,000-acre Corn Ranch near Van Horn, Texas. The property houses Blue Origin's primary testing and launch facility, known as Launch Site 1, where the New Shepard rocket conducts suborbital missions. The ranch also holds sentimental value. Its location was inspired by Bezos' childhood summers spent working on his grandfather's Texas ranch, a formative experience that shaped his long-term vision of building for the future. Other major properties. California in Beverly Hills. Bezos owns the historic Warner Estate, purchased for $165 million. The sprawling property includes a 9-hole golf course, multiple guest houses, and expansive landscaped grounds. Hawaii. On Maui's La Perouse Bay, he purchased a secluded 14-acre estate in 2021 for $78 million, offering privacy along Hawaii's rugged volcanic coastline. New York. In Manhattan, Bezos assembled 5 luxury condominium units overlooking Madison Square Park, valued at roughly $119 million, creating a combined residence in one of New York City's most exclusive buildings. From robot intelligence to rocket launches, and from private islands to desert spaceports, Jeff Bezos' 2026 portfolio reflects a singular philosophy: build for the long term, whether on Earth, in orbit, or inside the machines that may one day shape both. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the world of Jeff Bezos, from Wall Street to Amazon. From AI breakthroughs to space ambitions with Blue Origin. If you enjoyed this documentary-style breakdown and want more powerful stories about billionaires, tech empires, and global influence, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Bezos building the future, or reshaping it in his own image? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.